Abu Obeida, the spokesperson for the Hamas armed wing, has been killed in an aerial attack in the Gaza city, Israel, that has said. Also, the Israel's defense minister, that is Israel Katz, congratulated the Israel Defense Forces, that is IDF, and the Israel Security Agency, Shin Bet, for the flawless execution in the post on the X platform. Hamas has not confirmed his death. The Palestinian armed group earlier said dozens of civilians were killed and injured in the Israeli airstrike on a residential building on the district. Also, the local journalist reported that at least 7 people had been killed and 20 injured in the strikes on the densely populated Al-Rimal neighborhood of the Gaza city, with the children among the casualties. The Saturday's attack comes amid the ongoing aerial strike on the Gaza city ahead of the planned Israeli offensive. Israel Katz also warned on the Sunday that many more Obeida's criminal partners would be targeted with the intensification of the campaign in the Gaza, a reference to a recently approved Israeli plan to seize the control of the Gaza city. Separately, the IDF and the Shin Bet offered more details about the Saturday strike that targeted the Hamas spokesperson. They said in a joint statement that the operation had been made possible due to prior intelligence gathered by the Shin Bet and the IDF's intelligence directorate that had identified his hiding place. Obeida was among the few remaining senior members of the Hamas military wing from behind its deadly 7 October 2023 attack on the southern Israel. 5 missiles struck and the third floor of the 6-story apartment in the Al-Rimal neighborhood building simultaneously from the 2 different directions. Also, the flat that was targeted had been used as a dentist surgery. Witnesses reported seeing hundreds of thousands of dollars flying in the air after the strikes, with the large sum stolen by locals but later recovered by the Hamas. The joint statement said that Obeida served as the public face of the Hamas terrorist organization and disseminated the Hamas propaganda. Over the past few years, Obeida, believed to be about 40-year-old, delivered a number of long diatribes against Israel on behalf of the Hamas military wing, the Al-Qassam brigades. Always masked in a Palestinian scarf, he became an idol to the Hamas supporter throughout the Middle East. In what may have been his final speech on Friday, Obeida said that the fate of the remaining Israeli hostages would be the same as that of the Hamas fighters, warning Israel against its planned invasion of the Gaza city. Mohammed Imad, who runs a barber shop just 100 meters, that is 328 feet from the hit of the building in the Al-Rimal, told the BBC and Millennium that the blasts were terrifying. I couldn't move for more than an hour. He also added, I can't believe I'm still alive. I saw injured children with the blood covering their faces, and people were running in every direction as if the world has ended. The footage verified by the Millennium of the aftermath of the strike shows terrified residents fleeing into the streets. Blood can be seen flowing from the body covered by fabric while an injured child is carried away by a man. The IDF said that prior to the attack, many steps were taken to reduce the chance of harming the civilians, including the use of the precision weapons, aerial observations, and additional intelligence information. Also, the Millennium News has been unable to independently verify the claim of either of the IDF or the Hamas. In the early August, the Israel Security Cabinet approved a plan to seize control of Gaza City in a fresh offensive with the stated aim of bringing the 22-month-long war to an end. The United Nations also has repeatedly warned that a complete military takeover would also risk the catastrophic consequences for the Palestinian civilians and the Israeli hostages held in the Gaza. The UK's ambassador to Israel has said it would be a huge mistake. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to defeat Hamas and defied international criticism of his plan to expand the war.